Geoffrey Chaucer's prologue to Canterbury Tales. And in the examination, this question can be asked in short question, okay, not in very short or maybe long, but in your new pattern, this question can be asked in short question, that write down Chaucer's Canterbury Tales in brief. So Chaucer's prologue to the Canterbury Tales is, it is a picture of medieval society, right? It is a picture, or there is a representation of ecclesiastical characters. So it represents what? It represents the society, the contemporary society, but especially the society of medieval period. And Canterbury Tales is also a picture gallery and a human comedy. It is full of ecclesiastical characters. Ecclesiastical pertaining to church, related to church, means those person who are related or who are concerned, or who are we can say that they are appointed as a, just like as a priest, as a monk in the church, or they deal with the church affairs. So these kinds or such kinds of character are always called ecclesiastical characters, or the characters belong to church or monk. So the Canterbury Tales, it contain, as the title suggests, prologue to Canterbury Tales. So it contain a prologue, and there are how many tales? 24 tales. Okay, this is very important. In total there are 24 tales, but out of these 24 tales, 3 tales are unfinished. All tales are not completed, they are not finished. Out of 24 tales, only 21 tales are finished, but 3 tales are unfinished. And each pilgrim, Canterbury Tales, there are pilgrims, and they all are going where? They all are going to Canterbury. Okay, each pilgrim, that is the person who is going to a holy place. So that particular person is called a pilgrim. And in this tale, in this poem, each pilgrim is going where? To Canterbury. Canterbury is a place, and where it is supposed that there was a murder, there was a death of Saint Thomas. Thomas Becket, and T.S. Eliot, he has written his drama also based on this play, on this theme, Saint Thomas Becket. And all these pilgrims, they are going to Canterbury to pay their tribute, to pay their homage to the martyr, to the Saint Thomas Becket. And he was murdered. He was supposed to be a martyr, and it is supposed that Saint Thomas Becket, he sacrificed his life for the sake of God, for the sake of Christianity, and he was murdered in the church. Because he was murdered within the church, so that place is a very holy place, and now each and every Christian prefer to go there to pay their tribute. So now each pilgrim was to narrate 2 tales. Okay, each pilgrim was supposed to tell 2 tales. So now in total there were 24 tales. 2 tales, 1 that is going and 2 returning. 2 tales going and 2 tales returning. So the company consisted of 30 people, including the narrator. And who is the narrator? It is Geoffrey Chaucer. This would provide for 120 tales. That was the structure, that was the poetic pattern of Geoffrey Chaucer, that he was thinking of representing 120 tales. Because the company, there are character 30 people in total, and they have to tell, they have to narrate 2 tales going and 2 tales returning. So the total will be 120 tales. The metrical form of Canterbury Tales is iambic pentameter. iambic pentameter, couplets or heroic couplets. This is the metrical form of this poem. Now the characters, Geoffrey Chaucer, he has chosen very lot, there is a lot of variety, a lot of variation in the characters. He has chosen all the characters from different fields, means we can say that we find that the characters are chosen from all ranks of English society, because he had to present a picture of medieval society. He has to present a picture gallery, and for that he chose the characters from all ranks of English society, and he gives full information. He gives each and everything of those characters, for example, as what is their name, their age, even their temperament, their nature, whether they are serious or whether they are hot tempered, or they are joyful, they enjoy happiness, what kind of nature they had, their status, even their costume, their dress, what kind of manner they carry, their habits, their vocation, means their profession is also mentioned, and in which they have interest, feelings, means each and everything is told about all those characters by Geoffrey Chaucer, their purpose, for what they are going, or what they desire, what they dream in their life, and what all they have achieved. So Geoffrey Chaucer, he has mentioned, he has given to his readers all the information about those characters, their name, age, nature, status, dress, manner, habits, vocation, interest, feeling, purpose, and their achievement. And even he also represents their craze, valor, their lust. Not only their virtues are represented or presented, described, but their vices are also described very well. Their malice, their jealousy, their dishonesty, corruption, and selfishness, because Geoffrey Chaucer had to represent all these kinds of vices prevalent at that time. So for that he preferred to present such characters who were completely fit to these vices. For example, corruption and dishonesty or selfishness. So in the prologue there are 24 characters, and they all meet where? In Tabard Inn. The rest of the pilgrims were to offer a supper, was the reward suggested by Harry Bailey. Okay, Harry Bailey was their host, and he has to give all of them a supper, that was a reward for the best story told by the pilgrims. That reward will be given to only that pilgrim who will tell the best story. So this was the Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales.